Alrighty guys, welcome back to more Florida racing in the NHRA. And we've got Lucas Oil Raceway here. And we've got the car ready to go, so let's go ahead and head on to the track here, get this thing fired up, and let's roll out. Welcome back to the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel. As we get our car heated up here. Nicely done, good temp. Get ourselves approached for our test pass. We might start skipping our test pass, all things considered, just to once again save a little more money, as we're trying to save our finances and go straight to the event without doing a whole lot of wear and tear on the vehicle. That is part of our strategy. We actually won last time at South Georgia Motorsport Complex, and we just won a test pass here at Lucas Oil. Super impressive. Also a very nice smooth track, all things considered too, which is very, very nice. We do have an upgrade that should be finished after this weekend. There we go, nice whole shot win there for us at Lucas Oil. Super sweet, definitely like seeing that. Very, very cool. Yeah, go ahead and skip a race here. We'll go straight into the qualifying day, which is on Saturday. As I said, we might start skipping all of these, all of the practice events just in case. We're able to really help us get a little bit more moolah in the bank, as we've been able to qualify pretty easily, all things considered. There we go, in the water box. Says heat it up. There we go. Don't want our tires to be too. Back into gear before we needed to. Nice slow roll up. Don't want to go roll through the beams here. Want to get our first qualifying run in and be done. Been able to make it through on time pretty consistently without any major competition. That's been locking us in quite nicely. And it looks like we're going to do it again. With also beating that guy right there, which is nice. And there we go, nice win at 10-159, and that will definitely lock us into the next round. Yeah, handsomely, very, very nice. So we'll double check what we need to switch here. Go ahead and swap out our tires. Everything else looks in pretty good condition, and we will skip, and we will skip, and we will skip again. And welcome to race day here at Lucas Oil Raceway. Taking a look at everything. Everything looks good. Let's roll out for the first race. Ooh, we're going up against Waylon Page in the beautiful yellow mobile there. I forget who his sponsor is. Taking a look over here. He appears to be NGK. Is his sponsor. Right, let's roll on into our water box here. There we go. The water box, get those tires cleaned off and warmed up. Awesome. In gear, roll to go back up. Right, here we go. In first gear, ready to mumbo jumbo. Ooh, really good reaction time there. First round of the day. And able to put him down once again. And get past. Sweet. Reaction time probably is what got us there. We'll find out here in just a second. And we're able to beat him. Nope, actually it was just reaction time, because he was really close there too. Wow, that is a razor thin reaction time there. He was really close, but we had just a better drive there at the end. Sweet. That would double check everything. Everything looks good on the car. We'll go to the next event. Going up against Oscar Thompson. It is a cool paint scheme on that particular Dodge there. So we'll roll up into our water box. There we go. There'll be a little bit warmer temperatures on the track there. Have to let it roll forward there just a little bit. Go back up to the line. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. Yep. Roll it front. There we go. Reaction time. Good reaction time. We're getting better. Haven't red lit in a while, so that is really, really helpful. Being consistent, because I think we're making it to semifinals again. We'll find out here. I think we are. Yeah, good reaction time once again. Able to beat him off the line. Awesome. Alright, in the semifinals, we're going to do a tire swap, and we're also going to do a repair on our transmission. Just to make sure we're all good. We got the Amelil sponsorship there. See what we can do here. A little bit to the box. There we go. Get that burnout. A little bit cooler on the temperatures, not bad. Roll back in. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. And we're locked in. There we go. And bad reaction time.
That was sensational.
I think we locked ourselves into the finals once again. So we did do some changes to the transmission. We changed up the final drive, and that really does seem to be helping us. Yeah, we've been having some really good consistent times there around the 10-1, 67 range, so that is really helping us out get to each of these races, which is super cool. Alright, we're here going up against Bubba John. We do need to do a repair on the engine and the aspiration supercharger. Ourselves into the water box. There we go. Alright, see if we can beat Bubba John here. Alright, he's all ready to go. Get ourselves rolled in. There we go. Ooh, really good reaction time there. Extra reaction time from us. We're gonna beat Bubba John again. Bubba John, who's been undefeated, is now defeated for 2 weeks. 2 weeks we have defeated Bubba John. That is huge for us and our team. Look at that. That is sweet. Top speed was actually lower too than what we've been running, so that is insane to be able to defeat him like that. That's cool. Nicely done by our Florida racing team there. Alright, as I said, one of the cost-cutting measures we decided to do as a team was straight into qualifying here. That gave us very little to no. Into the water box, there we go. That helped us with absolutely no wear and tear on the earlier days, which is huge. Rolling back up to the line here. There we go. Got our first qualifying pass of the day. Let's make it our last if we can. So we do have new tire upgrades, some more grip to the tires. Ooh, pretty tight there. Could have had a better reaction time, that's for sure. But, yeah, the car felt nice and planted to the ground, so I don't think we need to do any changes. Felt really, really good there, so I liked what we felt with the car. Felt good. Checking out where we are. We had a decent time. Could do a little bit quicker, though. Well, we're second. So we're second on the time charts there in the first round. So we're going to go ahead and skip, and then we're going to double check and see where we are I was 7th, so I think we're good on that. Actually, that's, let's see, qualification. We are 4th, so we're good on that. Double check, everything looks good on engine and everything. So let's get qualified, and we are to race day. That's what we're talking about. Saving the money, not putting a lot of wear and tear on our parts, and allowing our team to look at quality over quantity of repairs. That's really very, very important for us at this stage of team development. So that's what we're working on really, really hard. That is such a cool paint scheme. I know it's purple and pink flames on a white background, but that is unique. It looks pretty cool. Like it. Alrighty. Get rolled up here. Into the water box. Get those tires cleaned off and warmed up. Alrighty, there we go. Ourselves back to the line here. Rolling, rolling, rolling. We are to the line. Here we go. Oh, excellent reaction time. That is insanely good. That was huge. I definitely think we made it to the next round. Find out here. Sure did. Did it by quite handily, actually. So a little bit slower, but great reaction time there to get us to where we need to be, which is sweet. Go ahead and swap our tires there.
Here we are, folks. Hoping you got your plugs and popcorn ready.
Alright, quarterfinals are here. Get our car back to the line. Don't roll through the beams. Almost dead. Brakes didn't quite catch the car there. Alright. Here we go. Alright, a little bit slow on the reaction time, but we're doing some really good, consistent reaction times, and that's going to really let us totally go to the lead. That is sweet. Upgrades. Upgrades and keeping an eye on financial stuff, really doing all the R&D. That is what's really, really important for our team here. That is really, really good. There we go, once again. Excellent time there. That worked out good. Alright, semi-finals here. We're double checking everything looks good on the car. Keeping it clean, keeping it working good. We got Bubba John here that we're actually racing. Could we kick him out from being able to go on to the final? That's going to be what we look at here. Alright, and let it roll. Excellent, excellently done on the tire temps. Ourselves roll back up here to the line.
This feels like it could be the beginning of a famous rivalry.
Here we go. Oops, slow on the start there. Could have done a better reaction time, but not too bad. Ooh. We're able to get him. I think we were just like one shift away. If we had missed shift something, that would definitely have been where we lost him. Lost it to him, but able to beat him there. Yeah, it's just a little bit faster on the reaction time and a little bit faster miles per hour. So yeah, that's really good. Sweet. Alright, so we kicked Bubba John out of going to the finals. That is huge. We got a repair to make to the transmission, swapping our tires, and we are good to go to the race. So there we go. Christy, whatever her name is, Audie. Also, beautiful sunset. Look at that. That is very pretty. But yeah, we're going up against her here. We kicked Bubba John out of being able to run in the final, which is going to help us with where we are with the point standings here, hopefully. There we go. Excellently done on the tires. Rolling back to the line. Ooh, a little bit too fast, almost to the line. Need to slow it down there just a little bit. There we go. Whoop, slow on the reaction time. Still pretty good though. And I think we're going to get ourselves another Wally. Yes! Another Wally in the books for us here. Can we beat Bubba John in the point standings by the end of the season? I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. We're trying, but I don't think that's going to happen. Let's see where we're at here. Alright, so there we go. We win championship points. Yeah, I don't think we're catching Bubba John this late in the season. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. It would be nice, but I do not think that's going to happen. Ooh, we did reach our season goal with both Pep Boys and MSD, so they're going to be happy. We're trying to get to our goal with Lucas Oil, our main sponsor. And then season goal is crash less than so many times, I guess, is what we're doing. And we're doing pretty decent, I guess, with them. Nicely done. And really good profit as well for the race week as well. So that's really, really big for us here. Alright, that was a huge week. Taking a look at what we got going on R&D. We do have an open slot. We got currently R&D in progress right there. We're going to go to our engine, get that worked on there. So we have that started. Let's go to the next event. Going to be the last one for today though, but yeah, Motorsports Park. Let's go do it. Alright, just need to put down a good qualifying time. Gonna watch and see where our... There we are. Found our water box. Ooh, nice tight tab. Very good. Going up the line here. There we go. Just need one qualifying line time in. Terrible reaction time. But we did get an upgrade on the car, so we'll see if that helps us out any. Slowly coming to a stop here. Let's see what our time is. Might have to run another one after that. Pretty decent time, all things considered. We will double check and see what we got running. We are fourth currently. It's pretty tight though underneath us, but I think we can make it all the way to the end. So we're gonna skip a race, and we're gonna double check where we are qualifying. We are fifth, so we are good to go. Double check everything. Everything looks good on the parts, and we'll go straight into race day once again. As I said, we're saving money. That is what we are doing, not putting the car through more than it needs to go through, which is saving us wear and tear and allowing us to make any upgrades that we need on the monetary side, which is really, really important. Alright, moving up to where our water box is. There it is. Alright, nicely done. Totally missed where the section was. Not sure what happened there. Got ourselves to the line here. He's over waiting for us. First race of the day. Let's see if we can get our reaction time a little bit better. Much better reaction time than we had for the qualifying run. And it looks like we're going to get another win. Very handily done. Sweet. And there we go. Another win. That is what we are needing to see. Great work by the team putting these cars together. That is what we want to see. Double checking. Everything actually looks really good on the car. That's how that works when you save a test pass. allowing us to really save some money on wear and tear of the vehicle here. Those tires cleaned off there. Got it loaded back up. See if we can't do this again. Alright, a little bit slower reaction time, not too bad. Ooh, got him. That was pretty tight though. We missed a shift one time and that kind of slowed me up for the rest of the shift, so that really gave him a really good chance there. But able to defeat him still. Teresa, yeah, beat her. But yeah, we were a little bit off on the shifts, and so that gave her a really good chance of being able to get us there. Alright, now we're going up against Bubba John again in the semifinals. Double check here. We need to swap out tires. Transmission's looking really, really good though.
In case you were looking to go on a road trip, the NHRA has over 140 sanctioned drag strips across America.
Into our water box here. There we go. Back to the line. See if we can keep Bubba John out of the final race, because as I said, that's what's really huge about this. Is keeping him out of that final is really gonna help everybody. He's gonna get us. Oop, 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 oop.
Look at that! A win for the driver. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say goodnight from up here in the
And he was just able to beat us. A little bit slow on our reaction time, so that's really probably what helped him out. But yeah, he knows he's needing to be able to make it to the semifinals there, so there we go, look at that. Yeah, if we had had a better reaction time, we would have beat him on that. Insane. Close. Alright, so take a look. Yeah, Bubba John wins it, so see, he knows that he's got to work on that points lead. And there you go, that's why it was so important for him to win. And that's why it's important for us to try and keep him out, because that helps close up the field. So good points today once again for us. We made it to the semifinals again, which means we get our bonus from Lucas Oil. Glad to make those guys proud of us. Really, really good day. And we got more upgrades coming, and a good profitable day as well for us as a team here as well. So that is going to be it for us, guys. We've got how many more races to go here? Take a look at our team Hall of Fame here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 more races to go, and then that's going to be the end of the season. Can we close the gap and become the champion favorite? I don't think so. I think we're too far behind. But we're going to have a good finish in the championship standings no matter what. We got good upgrades coming. The cars are looking good. And we're getting some really good performance out of it. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to become a sponsor of Florida Racing and get your name in the end of these videos, or any Florida Racing videos, you can check out the memberships down below. And if you want to rep with some cool merchandise, like coffee mugs, hats, shirts, then I got some down in the shop as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys here next time on The Combustion Gamer and Florida Racing. Bye-bye.